Well, Chad, I can pretty much cover all of those bases right now, from unique to scary. I'm Stephen Human, and today on our travel adventure, I'm delving deep into the earth at one southern destination that will keep you in the dark.
Along Route 66 in the lonely deserts of Arizona, the surface of the earth looks pretty much like it does for hundreds of miles in every direction, dotted with the occasional road sign pointing to somewhere else. The only truly striking feature is a hole in the ground that opens to a wonderland of exploration and history, the Grand Canyon Caverns.
Grand Canyon Caverns, obviously our main attraction is the underground caverns. They're 21 stories below ground. Most people that come here come to go on a tour. The caverns is a dry cavern, but it's also considered a dead cavern, meaning there's no bats, bugs, snakes, anything like that. But we have numerous things to do, from a motel to an RV park, different activities going on throughout the year.
This is privately owned property. After they finished building the Hoover Dam in 1935, this sent the leftover supplies they had here. So in 1936, Walter Peck had the suspension bridge built. It leads to a series of staircases, 3 15-foot ladders, and back to the surface. That is the natural entrance.
Walter Peck was the original owner of the caverns and would bring people on tours for 25 cents with the promise of seeing the remains of cavemen. Now, while the remains weren't actually Paleolithic hunters, but rather recent white settlers, other fossils proved much more ancient and incredibly interesting to scientists. Since this is a very rare dry cave, conditions are perfect for mummification. I decided to explore along with my guide Zach and discover some very interesting aspects of this dark world.
All right, so this is Bob. Bob is our mummified bobcat. He fell down here around 1850. He broke his hip, and as he scurried around trying to find a way out of the caverns, he stirred up a bunch of limestone dust. He was breathing in the limestone dust, and it basically turned his lungs into rocks, and Bob perished down here. Being there's no bacteria or no organisms to help decompose his body, Bob is perfectly mummified. So this formation we see here we call Snowball Palace. I'm sure I don't have to explain why, but I'm going to anyway. It looks like snowballs. I have little kids ask me all the time, how come there's skeletons down there? We lost them down here, we couldn't find them, you know.
And some of the skeletons are older and much larger than others, like this 15-foot tall sloth whom they named Gertie.
Poor Gertie fell through a natural entrance right above us 11 to 12,000 years ago, fractured her back, and just like any of us, she tried to climb out of here the way she came in. When she did this, she left her claw marks on the wall for us to see today.
All of the features and history are incredibly intriguing. The caves actually reach 60 miles all the way to the Grand Canyon. They've never been fully explored, and the only reason they know their eventual terminus point is through smoke tests they ran decades ago. The smoke disappeared into the caves and popped out 2 weeks later in the Grand Canyon. Now, they even have a sort of bomb shelter supply room here where people can store survival gear in case of a natural disaster. But what really sets these caverns apart are the rather unique accommodations.
For $800 a night, you can stay down 210 feet below the surface. You are given a personal attendant. It sleeps up to, I'm going to say 6 comfortably. We've had as many as 8 to 10 people down there. It is unlike any other experience. It's completely quiet, so you're very comfortable. And then some people have actually experienced some paranormal activity down there as well.
So you can explore the cave or sleep in them if you really want the full experience. They also have a full RV park if you'd prefer to sleep above ground, and of course a hotel as well. Tours are offered daily, and it's an easy and safe way to introduce the kids to the interiors of the earth.
I think it's just something everyone should experience at least once in their life.
The Grand Canyon Caverns are located right off historic Route 66, about 40 minutes east of Kingman, Arizona. It's really easy to find. Now, they offer other adventures other than just the cave tour that I'm on right now. They actually do a whole bunch of outdoor adventures, and you can find out more about those at gccaverns.com. Well, I'm Stephen Human. We need to take a commercial break, but when we come back, Darren Kinder will be taking out an ATV and personal watercraft in one. You'll have all the details. Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind-the-scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Stephen?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.